It's Thursday morning on Living Below the Line, and I just wanted to share with you a couple of things that my wife and I were talking about last night. We were talking about the stereotypes of what mothers do when their children are hungry. First one was watering down your baby's milk, which is something I have to confess we've been doing this week. We don't have a baby, he's a toddler and he eats normal meals. But we've been doing it because his budget of £1 a day isn't enough for him to have the big bottles of milk that he would normally have, so it's been milk with water in. Thinking about the way that in poor countries, of course, mothers will be doing exactly the same thing, but they will have to do it for their babies when their babies are reliant on that, and this is why babies get one of the reasons that babies get malnourished. And the second thing we were talking about is the stereotype of mothers going without so that their children can eat. And my wife has noticed that she has been doing exactly that, and occasionally not having something so that one of the children can have it. And, the stereotype is true. I was recently very privileged to go and visit Christian Aid's partners in Nicaragua as part of a church group. And something I was quite surprised at was that people don't really drink a lot of coffee. Poor people, that is. The country grows fantastic coffee, and I think about 25% of its export earnings come from coffee. And having drunk it, we asked, well, why doesn't everybody drink this? And the answer was, well, they can't afford it. The really good coffee gets exported because it's worth something, and then people drink the really bad coffee that's left, the worst of the worst coffee that's left over. Instant coffee was going to be about a penny. Ground coffee, which is what I normally drink and what I really like, is about 11 pence. And I just, out of £1, I just couldn't afford it. So I've had to forego my coffee this week, which has been hard because I like coffee and I drink a lot of it. So I'm very lucky to be able to have my tea and have my porridge, which I'm sure is more than a lot of people will get this morning.